Is the music too loud? Let me know. Because I just turned it up. It's completely that I can't trust the things I see. I'm escape. Love's the same. I hate this chair, dog. It makes so much noise. I'm sorry, I'm reading a notification. But I was thinking, God forbid I decide to start recording music sitting down. I'm gonna have to start incorporating the chair sounds. Hey, what's up? Welcome. I'm gonna start another stream in a second so you can see what I'm playing. What's good, Wizzy? How you doing, brother? It's completely clear to me that I can't try. I think I'm gonna play some skate. I wanna play skate. How'd you make this song? How did I make this song? I recorded, which song is it? Wish You Could. Oh, actually, that's a good question. So, this song was one of the first songs I made in Pro Tools when I started working at a local recording studio. I started working there and I also started training other interns and I helped them do this whole course or whatever. And before I did all that, I learned Pro Tools through them. And this right here was one of the first songs that I made on Pro Tools, because most of the music that I make on FL Studios, because that was the easiest DAW to get back in the day, even though Pro Tools is the industry standard or whatever. And this is one of the first songs I did on Pro Tools. And I honestly wish I could go back and do it again, because I just know a lot more than I did in that moment, you know? So I could have, like, you know, it's a great song, but I could have, like, you know, he said Ableton is better. Dad, get out of here. You wish. What was the inspiration behind it? Because it's actually fire ass. Wish You Cared More. So it's actually really funny. So it's actually really funny. All right. So Wish You Cared More. All right. So Wish You Cared More is about a girl, right? So one day I was skating. I forget where I was coming from, but I was skating through downtown Patterson, right down like the main, like right past the fucking, what's that shit, that pizzeria? I forget the name of it, but Broadway Pizza, I guess. I was skating down downtown Patterson, and like, I forget where I was coming from, but where I was coming from kind of had like some significance, kind of, but not, I don't remember. But like that, like for whatever reason, wherever I was coming from, I think I was just getting off work, and I was like on my way home, skating home, but I was just skating like really fast and like pushing like with a lot of intensity, and like I get to a crosswalk, and the light changes, but like I'm on a skateboard, so like I'm about to just go, but right as I'm about to go, like someone grabs me like this, and I like turn around, and it's a fucking girl, and like pretty girl, like just a random girl, like I don't even know, like just a random ass girl, and then she like grabs me and she's like, I forget what she said, like she might have said like like something stupid like, hey, you're a skater? You know, like, duh, I'm fucking you. You just stopped me from being a skater. Like, I'm trying to skate, you know, I'm trying to get out of here. But she's like, you're a skater or some shit. And like, you know, like I'm a cool guy, nice guy. So like I like talk to her and like to make a long story short, like she was from I think Venezuela or something, some country, some Hispanic country far away, and she like was in America on like a visa, you know, the whole story, the whole shebang, whatever. And she just was like meeting people and like where she's like from, she's like really heavy into like the skating and graffiti community. So like she's particularly interested in meeting skaters and graffiti artists and this and a third. So like through like the language barrier, because she explained this all to me basically in Spanish. So like I had to translate some of the things I didn't understand, and then like I had to like like work through broken English or whatever. And so she's like, so like you want to like hang out, you want to chill or whatever, and like I'm like yeah, and like we hung out and like I like I knew she like was kind of feeling me, so like I like I invited her back to my crib, like one thing led to another, whatever, like it was great, right? And then like I kind of like was a little infatuated with her a little bit, but I'm kind of skipping too. But what really inspired the song, like she inspired the song, but what specifically inspired the song and the exact lyrics is, so at one point, like maybe in our second or third encounter, my son is waking up, but maybe in like our second or third encounter, like we were walking back to my crib and it was like a really hot day, and she was always kind of like disappointed in me for not having a car. Like she never said that specifically, but she just kind of gave off that vibe, like she wish I had a car. And like we were walking back to my crib and it was kind of far, and I just kind of told her, I was like, yo, look, I promise, like just let's walk. Trust me, someone along the way, this is Patterson, someone along the way is gonna see me and offer me a ride. I promise you. Like I told her that. Cause like back then at that particular time, like I was like doing music and shows so much more frequently and so much heavier that for sure, without a doubt, if someone saw me just walking through Patterson, 9 times out of 10, they would stop and or someone like I knew would end up seeing me and give me a ride to where I'm going. It would happen a majority of the time. So I just kind of explained that to her, and she agreed to walk with me, and she did. And lo and behold, some dude that like I didn't know him too well. I had met him kind of recently, had pulled up and like offered to give me and her a ride, and like I obliged obviously because like I wanted the ride and shit, but like the girl was kind of a thought. Like I hate to say that, but she was like I didn't understand this back then. I don't understand why I didn't understand this, but like she wasn't like looking for love or anything. Like she was just trying to have fun, you know what I mean? And like I kind of say that in the song too, or if not that song, I think I say it in Pedialyte, which is another song that I made around that time, but that song's not out. And so like instantly like she kind of like was kind of sending the guy that gave us the ride like just kind of like this energy that like I felt in the slightest bit. And like like I'm not dumb, like it was just like certain things that like girls wouldn't do. For example, like she I think said before she got out the car, she's like, hey, in case I ever need a ride, can I have your number in case I need to call you for a ride? And like that right there is already a red flag. Like why you don't even know this guy, like why do you know what I mean? But like she's not my girlfriend or anything, but I definitely was like infatuated at that moment. But so like that was like one of the like red flags I saw. But I'm gonna just fast forward. So like she went to my crib and like we're chilling, whatever, we have a good time. And then like I think like I don't even know honestly if she was even there for that long. But like either she had to leave or she told me like something had came up or something, right? And then like she had to just go, and I'm just like, all right, like that's fucked up, but all right, like it's not fucked up, but it's like all right, like whatever. And then like I'm like offering to like walk her to her car or her Uber or whatever. I don't remember what she told me. I think she told me her friend was picking her up, and I'm and she's like, no, you don't have to, don't worry about it, like some stupid shit. And I'm just like, all right, but like that was like that had my alarms going, so like that made me look through like the door window, and like as I looked through the door window, the same dude that had just picked us up was picking her up. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted though, like in hindsight, he could have just been giving her a ride. Maybe something really could have came up, and like he just had left, so she's like, hey, I like whatever. But like to me in that moment, it kind of felt more so like she was kind of like choosing, you know what I'm saying? She was like, yo, fuck you. I'm gonna try to roll with this nigga with the car. This and the third. Like, in hindsight, right now, thinking about it, like, it probably wasn't as serious as it felt in the moment. But in that moment, it definitely felt like she was, like, definitely curving me in that moment for that dude. And then what made matters worse is that I, like, confronted her via text about it sometime later. And she said, like, that's not what happened. Like, I didn't get into the car with that guy. It was someone else. And to make a long story short, that's, like, where the lyrics are kind of coming from. Like, kiss my face before you leave so I can have dreams while I sleep. It's completely clear to me that I can't trust the things I see. Because, like, she was, like, literally telling me that what I saw with my own eyes didn't happen. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, precious, precious, precious things. So yeah, so that's where like the like whole inspiration kind of came from. It's like, you know, it's like a pseudo love song in a sense, or more so like a sad love song, because it's not a love song. We weren't in love. Like, I just had an infatuation. That's why I made the song. But even the song itself isn't really about my infatuation with her per se, because I don't really talk about her. It's more so just about my infatuation with, I guess, love itself, or my what I mistake for love, and then the trauma that I kind of felt from that situation, because it did really feel like she, you know, I know what I saw. Like, she got in the car with that guy. Granted, though, like, I'm assuming that that means she like did whatever or whatever, but to me it felt like in that moment she was like, all right, I have an opportunity here. I'm gonna go link and hook up with this guy right now because he has the car. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a great question, Woozy. That is definitely how I came up with that song. I'm actually gonna play the song again, and I'm gonna check on my son because I hear him riding a little bit. I want to make sure he's okay. He said he sounds a little gay. Hey, relax. Why you gotta throw around the G word like that? Like, why can't we all just be here and just like experience one another? In fact, I literally just told you a story about me getting buns and like getting buns just skating down the street, like just flossy, being myself. Like, can't even help it. Just they're grabbing me off the fucking the corner. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing me by my shirt. Come here. Come on now. He said, nah, bro, I don't judge. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, man. But yeah, that's a great question, Woozy. That's most of my songs, truthfully, really do bring me back to like a specific moment in my life. That's why it's like I make music not as frequently as I used to, because like I really do like paint a picture of a moment emotionally in my songs. So like it's not the easiest for me to really get into that vibe and that mode. I'm actually trying to get more back into like how I used to be, because when I first started making music, I was more so just focused on writing songs. Like, I would just sit there and just write songs, you know, like write poems and write songs constantly. Like, that's what I used to do. And then I tried to get more into like the actual feel and the emotion and the vibe. So like music kind of became more of a moment than just a song, you know. So that's what I'm kind of at right now. But I got like a whole studio set up. Like, I gotta really start making music in this apartment ASAP. I don't even want to say I got a whole studio set up. I really gotta get a mic and I gotta get an interface. He said, "What's your favorite personal song?" My favorite song is always usually the newest song, but there's also an unreleased song that I have that you guys probably, most of you never heard. None of you have heard, I would assume. Maybe Woozy's heard it, if he's still here. But I'll play that because that's like something that is one of my favorites. But usually the most recent song that I make is usually my favorite song. That's just kind of how it goes. Like, I listen to my own music quite often, or at least I definitely used to. Only reason I don't right now is because I just haven't made a new song in like a month or two. But yeah, so this is a song that's kind of new, not really. But in fact, you may have heard this song because there's a crazy story behind this song too. This song is actually, what's his name? What's his fucking name? There's another artist. This whole song is another artist, and I rapped over it. That's why it's not out. I contacted his manager to ask him to allow me to release this, but they weren't going for it. I forget his name though. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick. I should have played Crash Out. I'm probably gonna get friggin' DMCA for this, honestly, because this is like, you know, another song, and then I start rapping, and this is like actually most of the song. I'm not gonna play this. I'm sorry, even though it doesn't fucking matter if I get DMCA, but I'm just not gonna play it. But that's a great song. I wish I could tell you where to go to listen to it, but it's on my website. Yeah, it's on my website, OnlyGotDope.com. You know, I'm pretty sure like when I play like DMCA music, like I'm pretty sure YouTube throttles my stream. Like I'm like 90% sure YouTube throttles my stream. 90% sure. That's why I try not to play DMC music. I put that guy on timeout because, you know, first of all, I hate how they tell on me. Like if I put someone on timeout or like I remove them, why tell the whole chat? Like why tell the whole chat? Like why put me on blast like that? You have a soft spoken voice. Yeah, no, I've been told that a lot. I definitely been told that a lot. But I definitely I don't rap like this though. Like I definitely like put a lot more bass in my voice when I rap, but I don't normally just put bass in my voice. Like I just be chilling. I was debating putting him on timeout. LOL. Yeah, dog. I'm sorry. If anyone ever like just is doing too much, just put them on timeout. Cause like I have to look at that shit and like like dog, I don't want to look at you telling me about you farting, bro. Like grow up, get a life, bro. Like come on, dog. Do something with yourself. But I appreciate you all for being here. I do. I truly do. I truly do. I'm supposed to turn on skate. I have it going, but I'm supposed to turn on my other stream. So those of you who want to watch me play the game, like from the game's point of view or whatever, you can. You don't have to. I'm gonna still be here and present, but I can't just sit here the whole time. So I'm gonna definitely try to play the game while I do this and play some music and talk to you guys and chill. But this is Crash Out. This is the song I was gonna play. This is the most recent song that I put out. And it's very different from the last song I played. The grass is always greener on the side that you don't miss. I'm a riff, hit some spit for a bit. Not a trick, keep the pen. I can't pull up all with them. They pretend, not a friend. If you're fucking up my edge, catch you stumbling again. I don't have to make amends. I'ma pull up, no pretend. No, you are not my man. I'ma have to put the hands all up on you. You must stand up the volume, clap your hands. I'ma pull up my dance. I ain't pulling on my crash out. I've been balling, ripping through my city like I'm back now. Catch up ballin' pretty little bitty in his half now. She just hit a tray with the 30, we got cash now. Throw your money up, I might take this shit. It's for my son, my family cuddle up. Pull the bake this shit, stop rolling blunts, not playing kite as much. Don't know where to vote, who's in my boat, not like the party's us. God bless my wrist and my heart is so cold. I cannot rest till it's cold and gold. Pray for my haters and blood is straight home. If you don't like me, then let it be known. Getting too close and you might lose your nose. Been in your boat and I never came close. Once upon a time and I wish for the most. Now I just need me a home for my earth. The grass is always greener on the side that you don't miss. I'm a riff, hit some spit for a bit. Not a trick, keep the pen. I can't pull a ball with them. They pretend, not a friend. If you're fucking up my ends, catch you stumbling again. You don't have to make amends. I'ma pull up, no pretend. No, you are not my mans. I'ma have to put the hands all up on you. You must stand up the volume, clap your hands. I'ma pull up on my dance. I ain't pulling up my pants. In the whip, but if we die, shit, we deserved it. I'ma have this change. I feel alive, but I have purpose. I wonder if you'll sing. I wonder if you'll hate the surface of every single thing I've already got. Oh, this is Pedialyte. I was talking about this song too. Got it like me, and I ain't pussy nigga, but I am what I eat. Too many souls is dying while they cleaning the streets. Yeah, your mama crying, but you sound like the beat. Pussy wet is all the things in the sea. I'm waking up from all the things that I dream. I'm gonna drop the link for the stream right now. I'm just trying to say all you bitches is thirsty. Y'all just won't make it. I can speak it like she's free, alright, but you can't make her, she'll be alright. I'm just trying to make it how you faking, more good like we did. She just trying to take it while you tripping, boy, it'll be okay. See, that's the part that's about her. She just trying to kick it while you tripping, boy, it'll be okay. Cause you can't break her heart, she'll be alright. Break her heart, she'll be alright. Alright, if you want to watch me play the game, go ahead and click that link. You probably won't hear the music in that stream because I'm only using this like little ass microphone, and I'm not streaming on OBS. I'm just straight from the PlayStation. But yeah, bit too much. I don't even play skate like that, to be honest with you. I mean, I do when I was like younger. I used to play skate a lot, but this new skate. She's just trying to kick it while you're tripping, but it'll be okay. I love it when I hate to make that shit okay. But I can't be my girl, you ain't mine. Alright. Let me turn on the sound. I can't hear anything. There we go. Alright, I gotta go work out. Adios. Alright, Woozy, appreciate you for stopping by, brother. Have a wonderful day. Have a great workout session, bro. Oh, definitely play some Dressed in Black or maybe some Crash Out. That's some great songs to work out to, but you probably already know that, honestly. Boom. Bro came in here and said, your voice is mad soft. I should challenge him to a duel. Fuck is he talking about? He called me a pussy, didn't he? I'm over here like, yeah, haha, you're right. I get that a lot. Yeah, people call me bitch all the time, huh? I should have challenged you to a fucking duel. Yu-Gi-Oh, fucking guns, hands, whichever. Anything but Pokemon, honestly, because who the fuck played the Pokemon card game? I hit up on my shot today. Oh, fuck. Hey. That was actually really clean. Okay, that wasn't. There's nothing to do in this game. I mean, there is. Like, there's a lot to do, but it's just like, there should be something else to do outside of what there's to do. Like, there should just be something else. And it could be skate related. Maybe they do need to bring back, like, hill bombing. That would be fun, but with these skate mechanics, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, a speed max anyways that you hit or whatever. Like, a speed limit. So, like, you can't even go that fast in this new skate. I think there was always a speed limit, but I don't know. Maybe not. I think she switched. Damn, what I just did was so gnarly. I actually skate in real life, so like, I'm not just saying that. It has been a minute though. Not that long, but. Oh no. Damn, that was fucking clean. Sees your bitch like I sees the day. I gotta make a song, chat. Like a new song. I made Crash Out like, I mean, shit, it might have been like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Granted, I have made a new song since then. It's just not like, it's not like release ready. Poker Stogan 2 is coping. It's nowhere near release ready. I gotta start recording in this crib. I don't know, wait, I don't know why, I don't know why I haven't started yet. I don't know. I have a few reasons. Like, for one, like this room right here that I'm in, which is the room that I would record in, it's like, it's not very soundproof. Like, I can hear Like, I'm sure my neighbors can hear me right now talking. Like, so it's like for me to be in here fucking screaming and ad-libbing and shit. Like, I think I've always thought like I would prefer to record in the room that my son is in when he's here. But he's not always here. He's here majority of the time, but he's usually not here on weekends, or some weekends he's not here. And on those weekends, I'm thinking maybe I'll record in that room, so at least I could have like a room inside my apartment to record in, as opposed to the living room. So like I could like control the sound coming in and going out a lot better. And I don't want to disturb anyone. Not only do I not want to disturb anyone, I don't want to feel self-conscious either. Like, you know, like even though these people live with OnlyGotDope or O.G.D, they don't have to know that they live with O.G.D. Damn, that was fucking clean, dog. Holy shit. That was fucking clean, man. Lately I just been about my bread. Get some clout and let it go right to my head. She on my Twitter always watching, man, I think she a fed. Hard to really say something with these demons in head. It's hard to really go to sleep when there's no one in my bed. And sometimes when I ain't sleep, it's hard to get in my head. We fall in love with mystery, but stay for certain instead. I just hope I hear no tears when doctors say that I'm dead. Miss the times when I ain't wanna die. And miss the times when I was living just with love in mind. And miss the times when I was living like that summertime. And it's crazy cause I lost all of those friends of mine. And either way I'm jaded to all of the love inside. I mean it's how I ride. But mama said it's good, but why you wanna die? And mama said I'm ugly when I cry. And you ain't feel it till I made it rhyme. I wake up and take a shot and reminisce on what's forgot. I ain't missing none of these shots like I ain't missing none of these thoughts. It's here and carry what they do. You feel me eerie from the drop. I bang them block, they kick a flip, they fuck my bitch and all these. Oh, you forgot these niggas hating on me. Who them, talking about me making something. Who this, fuck it, I'm just taking something. Who slip, sink shit, on my chick like all this something. So you ask about my deepest fears, like how I look into the mirror and I don't know who's there, or how I can't see her eyes but I can hear the tears, and now I'm switching on my friends about every year. Well fuck it, living's easy so it's dying too, just make sure it's some real shit that you die to. I wake up and take a shot, and reminisce on what's forgot. I ain't missing none of these shots, like I ain't missing none of these thoughts. It's here and carry what they do, you feel me eerie from the drop. They kick a flip, they fuck my bitch and all these. Oh, you forgot these niggas hating on me. Who them, talking about me making something. Who this, fucking, I'm just taking something. Who slip, sink shit, love my chick like all this something. I'm gonna love you. I'm waiting for you on the dance floor. Wake up, damn my bitch. Wake up, damn my bitch. Wake up, damn my bitch. Hold on, let me wake up, damn my bitch. Wake up, damn my bitch. Wake up, damn my bitch. Hold on, let me wake up. Talking on my dick, she love to text. We jugging on my come and then I run and take place. I'm jugging on got the whole and we know we got this. Talking had the panties, but we still shoot. Damn. I didn't mean to do that. Should I cook spaghetti tonight? Or should I... I actually haven't really eaten any food yet today, so maybe I should cook spaghetti. I'm contemplating if I want to cook spaghetti. Or if I should just... I don't know. Honestly, chat, I got some goldfish for me and my son. And like a small part of me just wants to just eat the goldfish for dinner. Not for him, but for me. Ah, fuck. Yeah, if this game was like realistic at all, I would have just broke my character's back just now. Like his spine would be fucking just obliterated, dog. Holy shit. Love no home man, not for strangers. When I pull up to the party, it's a bang. I'm a slang and I never under why they ain't feeling. Fourth grade got suspended cause I started my own gang. Cardi at the K, I'm a lane. Need more ink up on my body and some meaning to the pain. Met a demon in the lobby, man. I love the way she swing. Dick and pussy like a hobby. Told her I don't play no. She slid her. Damn, that was fucking insane. Like I'm not even gassing it, even though it really wasn't like anything. But like if I saw someone do that in real life, like holy shit, you just did that. You didn't even do a trick. You're skating on things that shouldn't really be skated on. Great. Dog, what? Holy shit. That was nice. I was like some shit like I don't know, maybe they changed the mechanics on here a little bit, but I'm like landing stuff that like I really shouldn't be landing. Or maybe because I'm streaming, I'm just lagging a little bit. And that lag is saving my ass. It could be that too. Yeah, it actually might be that. Yeah, it actually might be that. I'm feeling like the change of the cold weather more refreshing and I'm feeling if you wanna book a show, I got the code to booking shows and shit. When I said, I think I mentioned earlier something about shows, I want to clarify, like I used to throw shows out here. Like that used to be what I was known for. I didn't like, I used to get booked pretty often for shows, but I used to throw shows. Back when Nino Andretti and DJ Renaissance used to throw shows out here, I used to throw shows right along with them. More frequently than them, to be honest with you. I mean, it depends on how you ask or how you look at it. Because there was a point where Nino was definitely throwing more shows than me. But by that time, I wasn't doing shows anymore. Like, doing shows gives me a lot of anxiety. Like, I gotta like find a team that I could really work with to take the anxiety off, and then maybe I'll start doing shows again. I mean, I'll probably do a show again as soon as I get like the money and the drive to do one. But until then, I need like a team. But yeah, I should do shows a lot out here in my local area and in New York as well. I threw a couple shows in New York for sure. Actually, my most recent shows have been in New York. My most recent show that I threw was at what is it called? Tag Up Studios in Bronx, New York. And that was not this past Halloween. I think 2 Halloweens ago. I think not this past Halloween. I don't think it was the one after, before that either. I think it was 3 years ago Halloween. I think. But then that means my last show was 3 years ago. I don't know if that's true. It might have been 2 years ago. Yeah, it couldn't have been 3 because my son actually, based on his birthday, he most likely was conceived around that time, and he's 1 in 4 months. So my last show was a month and a half ago, or excuse me, my last show was a year and 4 months ago, like a year and a half. not too bad. And I did 2 shows. No, did I do 2 shows that year? I don't know. But yeah, I could, most likely probably just do a show, or book a venue to do a show. As could probably do it tomorrow if I wanted to. Like as far as like booking an event, I probably could actually probably if I put my mind to it, I probably could find a place to do a show tomorrow if I wanted to. But I don't know. Really, I want to like instead of getting this apartment, what I was like contemplating doing or trying to do was like get some type of loft or retail space so that I could like run some type of business out of the loft or retail space and then also do shows like and then possibly live out of it as well. Like that was my whole plan. But it just kind of fell through. I never found a location that was like in my price range, and then also like the thought of the legalities of it. Like I have to really be very specific where I choose this place and what kind of place it is, because that's going to dictate what I can and can't do without with or without permits, you know what I mean? And I just really didn't have that much bread. I really need upwards of something, something like with 10,000 to put down, and then and that's like the cheapest of the cheap. And I only really had about four or 5,000 I was working with at the time. And I also had a son too, so it's like I had to consider that. And at the time, me and my girl were kind of like we were definitely trying to be in a relationship. Like I don't think we're necessarily trying to do that anymore, but we were at that point. So it just made the most sense to get an apartment instead. I was living out my car back then. And surprisingly, where I was living before living out of my car probably was worse. Like as far as like sanitary and hygiene is concerned, and just like quality of life and sanity as well. Because and all of that was on stream. And, like if you go back like 2 years ago and watch some of my older streams, you'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. If you haven't already. But I would like sometimes I think like I don't think because like I mean I do I guess like I don't know how to say it, but sometimes especially when things are kind of going like tough and shit over here, like I really kind of wonder if I was better off just kind of toughing it out in my car. Like I was invested so heavily in crypto at that point. If I would have toughed it out in my car for just like 2 more months or 3 more months, the five grand that I had would have turned into 8 grand, like 8 or 9 grand. I had like 1.7 Ethereum right before I bought my apartment, and at the time it was worth because I bought the apartment and I still had some Ethereum, so I didn't spend all the Ethereum when I did it. But I had like less than $1,000 in Ethereum left by the time the last price jump happened. Like when I sold all my Ethereum, I sold it at like 2,700 and I brought it at 1,700 or something around there. But like right now as we speak, Ethereum is at 3,500 and the highest it hit was like I think 4,500, and this all happened maybe 2 months after or a month after I got this apartment. So if I would have just toughed it out for just like a fucking month more, I would have been able to either just pick a better apartment, or I would have just had a lot more money left, or I wouldn't have lost such a big position on Ethereum because I had to sell damn near all of my Ethereum. I think I had like less than 0.6 Ethereum when I moved in here. But had I waited, I would have been able to spend that 4 or 5 grand to move in here, with it only being, I would have had probably 0.8 Ethereum, 0.9 Ethereum left or some shit instead of, whatever I had. And like living out my car wasn't too bad. Like the worst part about living out my car really was just like not doing shit all day, because like I wasn't doing shit when I was living out my car. Like I was living out my car in fucking New York, so I wasn't trying to fucking, and plus my car was going through like battery issues back then too. So I don't know, I was kind of scared to do DoorDash or anything because I didn't want to like have my car break down or get towed in New York City, because then I got no money at all, and or like I said, I don't have any money because I did have the fucking Ethereum. That's probably why I wasn't really door dashing, because I had so much faith in the cryptocurrency at that point. So I was really like honestly watching the market a lot from my phone. Like I was on Coinbase so much back then, just in my car on Coinbase. back then. I'm definitely happy I got this apartment, and things have been working out in my favor more than it hasn't been for the most part. Like if I just look at things how I should, which is that everything happens for me and not to me, which is the truth, then I'll realize, or I'll start to see better, that a lot of the things that have happened to me recently have been for the better. And even if it felt like a death sentence in the moment, it worked out for the better. And other things happen behind the scenes to make my life easier in other ways. I just gotta like, I just gotta figure this shit out. I just gotta make an income off my existence. Since, music or not, it's not a dying commodity, but they definitely want you to think that it is, especially hip hop, even though it's not. It's just the people who provide the common man with hip hop are valuing it very, very low right now. They're valuing it at a very low price. So what that means is if you value hip hop at a high price, you need to stop sending your music through those channels. I'm actually probably gonna take my music off Spotify really soon. I've been like contemplating it. The only reason why I don't want to, because I'm sure there are people who just enjoy listening to my music on Spotify, and my issues with Spotify aren't my issues with those people. But I've been really thinking about it. Like a lot of what Spotify is doing right now, and a lot of what they have been doing with our streaming revenue, I just I don't appreciate, and I don't want to I don't want to indirectly co-sign it by allowing my music to be there. I don't want to be a part of that machine. But also, I got to figure out if other streaming services do it much differently. But what I'm speaking of specifically is like Spotify doesn't pay you directly for your streams. Like Spotify pays out like a lump sum, like sort of how like you would do tips at the end of a night at a restaurant. That's how Spotify does streaming revenue. So Spotify pays you so there's a finite number. I froze. Yeah. So there's like a finite number of of streaming revenue that Spotify gets every year, and then Spotify divvies out that. It's not a finite number. Let me not say that. It's not a finite number. There's a number that Spotify gets every year from streaming revenue, and what Spotify does is Spotify divvies that out on a percentage based on how much of those streams are because of you, right? So you're not being paid directly for the amount of streams that you make. You're being paid based on the percentage of streams you made in relations to that lump sum of money that Spotify is divvying out to all the music artists, right? So like number one, there's so much lack of transparency with that. Number one, so much lack of transparency with that, because with that and with their lack of like actually like sharing finite data, like there's no way to really determine if the numbers that they're giving us are even real, right? And then on top of that, with today's streaming era, right? With today's streaming era with bots, right? Like with bots, like how can you even have a model like that when someone like Drake or someone like Taylor Swift maybe has billions and billions of streams, and a 10% of each of their catalog, which is a 10% of a billion, I think is a million, right? Or 10 million or something like that. Like 10% of their fucking or whatever, 10% of their catalogs is bot streams. Like it's all fraudulent streams. So not only are they like fraudulently taking a large sum of the pie based on fake streams, but they're also raising the roof of like that margin, right? So like if you're divvying out streams based on how much you quote unquote how many like if you're divvying out revenue based on how many streams you quote unquote made in a year, but it's done in a sense where there's like let's say Spotify made $1 million. It would be a lot more than a million, but let's say they made $1 million from streams, right? The way that they do it is they take that million and then they say, okay, you got this many streams, you got that many streams, and you got that many streams. So this is how much you get, and this is how much you get, and this is how much you get. But if three of those people have a billion fucking streams because because of bots or whatever, that margin gets so much wider. So now the person at the bottom is getting literal pennies because they have to compete with someone who has a billion streams. And it would be fair if like they had the billions of streams because because they earned it. But right now, the method for music or for the music industry is to bot streams. So none of those streams are earned, or majority of those streams aren't earned. I hope this is like something to like people can understand. Like it's kind of like a math equation in a sense, but yeah. But either way, the way that Spotify does it is just fucked up. And I don't believe that anyone else does it that way. Like I know they say like, oh, Spotify, you get this amount of money per stream. That's like an estimate from an equation based on the percentages that they're breaking down. Like there is no actual finite, a stream is worth this much from Spotify. Like there's no number like that. Like the way that it works is kind of like how they find like percentages. It's like they figure out like how much everyone is making based off of the model that they created, and then they do the percentages or the mean of or the median of like the lowest percent and the highest percent, and that median is what they tell you you basically get per stream essentially. I don't know if any of this makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to anyone who doesn't like release music or give a fuck about like the music industry. But yeah, I'm probably gonna remove my music from Spotify. I just don't want to do it at a detriment to myself. Like as of right now, like Spotify is the easiest platform to market and get streams. Like currently, I have the most monthly listeners, even though monthly listeners are just an impression. But like I would probably be doing myself a big disservice if I take my music off of Spotify. That's why I have it now. And also, they're doing all this bullshit with AI. Like they in their terms and conditions are making artists agree to them being able to use AI or use art to train their AI. They're making it so that in the terms and conditions it says that, but they're saying that they promise they won't, steal our art for their AI. It's like, bro, what? Also, my question is like, all right, well, I'm sure the last time I signed into my Spotify like for artist account, like I arbitrarily agreed to the terms of the service and didn't read the changes. So with the music that's already up there, I'm pretty sure if I took it down per the terms and service, it probably wouldn't do me any justice. Like it wouldn't do anything. They probably still would have the right to do whatever the fuck they want. So maybe it's in my best interest to keep the songs that I have on Spotify, so people can at least listen to that old catalog. And if I ever like run into any issues legally, like I could have some like type of proof that like, hey, my music was here on your platform. This new AI artist that sounds and looks just like me is stealing my likeness. It sucks that this is like the future of music. Like so many industries right now are just like literally in danger of, like, a lot of it's like bullshit, but so much of the music industry right now is in danger, or so much of like a lot of different industries like like a lot of industries are like in jeopardy of like vanishing within the next 10 years, especially like music and art specifically. Like it's so crazy how AI, like the first thing it's going for is like music and art. It tells you, man, that I'm telling you, bro, music and art is like some of the most powerful things in the world, especially music. Like music is literally just all mathematics, vibrations, and like spells. Literally, it's some of the most spiritual and like mathematics like media there is. Like that's there's a reason why so many musicians in the past have been stronger than like politicians. Like music really moves and drives people, and that's exactly why like the powers that be go out of their way to make sure that things like hip hop are presented as like some unintelligent nonsense that glorifies violence, drugs, and abuse of women. Like, because if hip hop ever got the opportunity to like really get to its truest potential, its fullest potential, like the end result would be the betterment of black people. And the powers that be don't want that. And I know I sound crazy now, but I promise you it's true. I'm sorry. Like one day, man, not even one day. Like I don't know if in my lifetime people will see that like there is a war being going on, like a war going on, and like it's not necessarily black and white, but some people definitely do boil it down to just that. And that war is being fought like spiritually. And like what I mean by spiritually is I mean by like making you want things that destroy you, and like making you want things that are bad for you, and like convincing you that doing the wrong thing is the right thing. And that's how you win. Like that's how you win in a war. You convince the children of the men fighting that number one, there isn't a war, and number two, it'd be better if they just fucking shot themselves or fucking, you know, did heroin or some stupid shit. Like that's how you win a war. And that's how you win a war without shooting a single bullet at that. Well, I digress. Again, it's not black and white. It's not solely that. It's more rich and poor. But some people want certain people to be in a certain place at all times. You know, showed up hella late. What was the whole point of me saying that? I forget. Oh yeah. Oh, why'd you do that? I just elevate the heavens gate. I get turned away, short up hella late, cause on the way. Try to fornicate with my angel babe, my dick don't play. Boy, my wrist don't play. Break my fist on face, she anime. Damn. My one friend. Thank you for being here, my friend. I'm gonna start cooking in a second. I'm actually getting kind of hungry, but I'm gonna eat some of these goldfish first. Don't leave me, my friend. I'm gonna pause this. Ass straight, I don't ass hate. I think I'm gonna start streaming on Kick. I don't know. Only reason I don't stream on Kick right now is because like I can't really do it from my phone. Like I think I can do it from my phone with Prison Live, maybe. I think I can do it with my phone from Prison Live actually, but Bro, I'm gonna start another rant. I fucking brought fucking Instagram Plus or whatever, that bullshit, and I did it through the App Store. And like, I don't see no benefit to it really. So I'm not necessarily trying to like continue the subscription. So like I just let that shit go. Like, you know, I just let it it's on a card that I have to load money onto. So I just let it like, you know, run out or whatever. Or my app store is connected to one that like I need load money to. To make a long story short, they keep trying to charge my fucking card. It's been like over a month now. They keep trying to charge my card. And now I can't use like download new apps from the fucking app store because I owe Apple $15. Even though I don't, like if you would have just canceled the subscription like any normal subscription, or when you know how normal subscriptions used to work, when you don't pay them anymore, they just end. But like now they're trying to literally force you into like a system of debt, or well, not a system of debt because you know I don't. Granted, I do currently still have access to Instagram Plus, so who knows? Maybe they will try to charge me for the extra month. I don't fucking know. Like I don't know, but it's just so stupid that like Apple does that. Like that's the main reason why I'm like definitely gonna get rid of this iPhone and get a regular phone, because like, why are you helping third-party companies strong arm me into like paying them? So like I can't use my phone. I can't do the normal shit on my phone, like download apps until I pay Instagram. The fuck does that have to do with Instagram? Like, that shit pisses me off so much. Like Apple really has some nerve. Like, you're really gonna choose third-party companies over your consumer base? Like, people who have iPhones are so blind. Like, and I'm one of them, but iPhones are dying though. Like, iPhones could have been like the biggest fucking thing for the rest of all eternity, but it's out of here, man. Like, are people already catching on that iPhones are just rehashing the same old bad tech, and every time a new iPhone comes out, there's always already a phone that's been on the market for 3 years from fucking Sony or Google or somebody that like does or somewhere in China maybe, that does everything the new iPhone does but better, and they've been doing it for years. Like, there's really no point. I will say that like the iPhone lifestyle and like that shit that they like provide, like it's cool being able to like respond to text messages from my laptop and shit like that, but that's it, man. Like the actual consumer consideration when it comes to Apple, like it's the exact opposite. Like they're trying to like, you know, Apple's one of those products that pride themselves in removing all, you know, freedom. You know, like I can't even go into my like system settings on my Mac normally. I gotta fucking jump through all these hoops just to, you know, look at my own system settings and shit like that. Like, Mac's get on my nerves. I hate that I got this Mac. Like, honestly. But it's okay. It is okay. Oh yeah, but fuck iPhone for that. Or fuck Apple for that. Like, what app store does that? Like, if you're gonna stop my ability of using the app store because I'm not, like, if I don't pay for this fucking subscription, like if you charge my card and it gets declined, bitch, I'm broke. Like, what do you like what's the mindset behind that? Is Apple's mindset, okay, we're gonna force them to pay this subscription before they feed their kids? Like, what is like, I don't understand. Like, it's literally just like the most evil capitalistic mindset you could think of. Like, oh, we're gonna just keep charging their card and then we're gonna take away features from the phone until they finally just pay. Like, what? Get the fuck out of here. This is an Instagram subscription. This should be between me and Instagram. And better yet, like, for example, right? Let's say I don't sell weed, but let's say I did, right? Let's say I sold weed and you can buy weed from me on a subscription basis, right? You pay me monthly and I would drop off X amount of weed every week right out your front door. Guarantee you this. I ever wake up and that monthly payment no there, you're gonna wake up and the weed's not gonna be there. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. I'm not gonna drop off the weed and be like, hey, just so you know, you forgot to pay me. I mean, maybe if you're a customer who's been doing this for years, okay, maybe I will do that. Like, okay, fine. But like, just some random Joe Schmo, like, no, dog, I'm not gonna do all that. Like, I'm definitely not gonna hound you for it. Like, I'm just gonna end the subscription. Like, I don't know. I'm sure, like, monetarily though, the companies have made a lot more money because, You're literally forcing people. Like I honestly think that there's no way I'm gonna be able to use my phone without giving Instagram $15. Because that $15, now that I think about it, is gonna be, it's not for the previous month, it's for this month. So they're gonna keep my subscription going and keep charging me all through this month until the very end of this month. Then they're gonna take away my blue check. And then they're gonna fucking and then they're gonna stop trying to charge the card. But they already got an extra month out of me, even though I thought I was done. They're like, haha, buddy, no, you're not. But that shit's so fucked up. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, seriously. Like, and we're talking about Instagram. Like, Instagram. Like, you guys, like, you don't even have to do this. You don't have to do this. You don't have to steal money from people. You don't have to make it so hard to get out of a subscription. Or maybe it's not Instagram. Maybe it's Apple. But if it's, Apple has no reason to do that without the you know, without the request of Instagram or whatever app. Like, if they don't request you to like do that, why would you do that? Like, why are you tainting the relationship between your consumer base? It's like, that's really the issue. Is we give these companies too much fucking money, bro. Like, they're right. There shouldn't be any billionaires or trillionaires. We give them too much money. We give them so much money that they can literally say, fuck you. Like, Apple could die as a company tomorrow, and the people at the top of the company will not fucking lose any sleep. Like, they'll probably lose sleep because they're greedy, egotistical bastards, I guess. I'm assuming that. But maybe they'll lose sleep in that, aspect. But for, 9 times out of 10, no one up at the top of Apple is gonna like, it's gonna be, fucking living in a garbage can tomorrow if Apple decides to stop selling phones or people decide to stop buying them. And that's kind of the problem. I think all these companies need to be in a position where, like, hey, if you stop treating us nice, then everyone that's ever made money off of this, all the way up to the tippity top, is gonna feel something about it. Like, that's how it should be. But like, it's at a point where now, like, companies get so much money, they can just keep doing the wrong thing because it would cost more money for them to fix it than it would for them to just pay someone out in a settlement. And that's insane. That's insane. Like, that, it should not be that way. Nothing should be that way. Nothing should be that way at all. At all. Fuck. I just fucking fell. Excuse me. I just fell really hard. Skate did add some new stuff to this, I will say. I mean, they're doing a pretty good job. I mean, still, all of my complaints with the game are more so based on, like, the actual game itself. Like, I've already said, like, hey, they can add as much as they want to the map and everything. The gameplay loop is the issue. Like, it's a mobile game that they ported to the consoles, and they're pretending it's not. Like, what do you mean I'm supposed to skate around and collect coins? Are you dumb? Like, why isn't there a My Skater career mode or some shit? Like why am I not going through the trials and tribulations of, a fucking common everyday skate rat to being a household fucking skate legend? Like, that should be the gameplay loop. I should be doing, like, theoretical and thematic themes related to that, and like, it should, like, maybe even have some emotional moments, and like it should be like a narrative thing. Like, why wouldn't that be the case? Like, so many more people would be playing this game if there was like a story to come back to. There's no fucking story in this game. Like, it's literally just a loot box opener. Like, everything you do is just for the opportunity to open a loot box or get a new cosmetic. It's like, all right, bro. Like, no one asked for that. Nobody asked for that. People want to live vicariously through skateboarders. That's what they want to do. Skateboarders don't do this shit. They don't. They live a harsh, grimy, rugged life. And the goal is to fucking skate. Some the goal isn't to be a pro. It's just to skate. But a lot of them, it's to be a pro. But, but I will admit, there are a good amount of skaters who just skate to be better than, what they were yesterday or whatever. But yeah, they dropped the ball with that. Like, I wish I was in that boardroom. I'd have been shaking the table for sure. Like, nah, No, you gotta do this. But then again, this isn't Skate 4. It's just Skate. Okay, we'll put LITE at the end of it. Skate Light. Stop fucking stop fucking teasing me. Cause I definitely thought this was gonna be Skate 4. Until they specifically told me to my face, this isn't Skate 4. This is Skate. No, but we did that already. Oh no, we're doing it again. Alright, man. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. About that Grand Theft Auto getting pushed back. Crazy, huh? That sucks. It actually works in my favor, honestly. I mean, I think it works in my favor. I hope it works in my favor. But it also kind of sucks. I don't even know what I'm doing up here in this game. I'm just wasting time. Like, there's nothing to do in this game. Like, and they don't even, like, have, like, any, like, hidden things in the environment. Like, there should be, like, hidden skate parks that, like, not everyone could just get to, that you gotta, like, do some type of Easter eggs to get to, or, like, I don't know, or, like, something that looks like it would be part of a non-playable area, and then it turns out to be part of a playable area. Fuck. Like, that's what this, like, game needs to justify, like, me just, like, slugging around the fucking map aimlessly. Like, if there was something to find, maybe, that'd be great. The skating is fun, though. Like, the skating mechanics are great. Like, it's just, like, okay, like, that's great. But, like, if I wanted to play a game with great skating mechanics that offered me nothing else as far as, like, a continuation of the skate story or that, you know, skate narrative that I experienced in the previous games, then I would just play the end game of any of the other skate games. Like, sure, this skating might be a little bit more, like, better, and, like, it's nice to have real people skating around, but I don't know. It's just this game wasn't made for me, and I gotta accept that. Like, no one is making games with my 29-year-old in mind, 29-year-old ass in mind. Like, which really doesn't make sense, because, like, the generation that, well, maybe that's not true. I guess the Zoomer generation, like Gen Z or whatever, I guess you guys are to blame for, like, the whole Fortnite skin fiasco. And, like, I feel like Warzone did a lot of that. Like, a lot of why the gaming industry is the way it is today is because of Warzone. But I think you could also say the same about Fortnite, and Fortnite came out first. And, you know, I don't think the Modern Warfare Warzone players were playing Fortnite. So I think, you know, I think this game definitely was made for someone who's not about to be 30 in a year, you know. Also, my birthday's this Sunday. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I should have mentioned that when there were 20 people in here. Maybe someone would have fucking subscribed or something. But yeah, my birthday is Sunday, coming up. I'll be 29. Holy shit, man. Time flies when you're having fun. It really does. Yo, okay, all right. Fuck what I just said. That was clean. That was clean as fuck. You know what? That right there kind of justifies not having a narrative. But only until I land. As soon as I land and skate around for a little bit, I'm back to wanting a narrative. But that skating, damn, it feels good. Damn, it feels good. I'm trying to eat these goldfish. And to make matters worse, they took the, like, GTA 5 route. Well, like how GTA 5 Online, pretty much the grind, and just repeating the same, like, 3 or 4 missions over and over again. Or you're doing the hangar, and you're repeating the hangar missions over and over again. Like, not only are you just skating around doing mindless missions because they ask you to, but, like, some of these missions, you're doing them over and over. Like, they're just the same things over and over again. And which makes it even worse is, like, some of them, like for some reason, you can't get points with them again. Like, I don't understand why every single mission isn't reset. Because then it would feel less like I'm doing the same missions over and over again. But since they only reset a couple of them, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking with this game. But I am playing it. I am playing it. I'm never angry when I'm playing it. So that's saying something. I can get pretty angry playing Call of Duty. And I think another problem, not a problem, this is actually more so my fault, But since I stream this game a lot, I play without any music, like in the game. And I will say the handful of times that I like played this game and either just let the music play or I wasn't streaming, the actual soundtrack and the background music definitely adds to the experience. Like it wouldn't feel so boring and barren if it wasn't silent. Like, and that's 100% my fault. Like I don't ever turn the music on when I'm not streaming, so I always just play this game with the music turned off. And it does kind of like, you know, maybe like the lack of sound effects going on in the game kind of adds to like the emptiness or the empty feeling. But this mission seems mean, so I'm gonna do it. A 2160 flip? What? Oh, I'm not too good at this. I definitely don't like the big theatrical ramps and shit. Like I've never been a fan of that skate. Like that Skate 3 shit, I've never been a fan of that. Like I would even say like I played Skate 3, but I was not playing the end game of Skate 3 like at all. I was playing other games by then. So like I never got to like experience like some of the bigger shit on YouTube and stuff that was flying around for this game. Damn. This is actually hard. It's mainly hard because like my hands are a little salty. Like I should have like like I feel the salt and cracker residue literally impeding on my ability to skate. Excuse me. Hold up, chap. I might be ass. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore, so I'm gonna stop. Like this trick that they're trying to get me to do, I'm not gonna really feel that satisfied in it. Yeah. Yeah, next time, B, next time. I also think this game would be better if instead of ragdolling, the character models had realistic fall animations. Like no skater's gonna fall and just go like this and stick his hands out. Like a skater's gonna fall and try to break his fall, not fucking belly flop on the ground. It would feel a lot more alive and a lot cooler if like your skater would try to catch himself and then sometimes successfully catch himself and not just fall, or even maybe barrel roll out a little bit. Just something that like real, like they should have used mocap. I can tell they didn't. I can tell they only used like motion capture for the actual skate tricks. They should have also did motion captures for the falls. Like they should have did that too instead of the just the fucking ragdoll mechanics. So that shit is so frustrating. Like bro, I'm not like this isn't Fortnite, dog. Like please, give me a skate game, damn it. This is easy. I should be able to do this. Pink. Fuck. Sorry, I got quiet for a second because I'm like locking into this challenge that I'm doing. Even though I don't have to even lock in that hard because I don't have to do it in one sequence. I could just do it. Oh no, I didn't want you to go out of the bounds. I landed that? Crazy. Crazy, chap. Damn, son. Are you a skater? Are you a skater, chat? I don't know what the fuck I thought I was doing right there. But I did it, goddammit. Fuck. I got some fresh new weed too today, chat. Courtesy of one of my favorite plugs, Gas Guardian. Shouts out to my boy. Fuck. I cannot land this blunt side or nose blunt. Fuck. Front side. Also, if it's front side, then I have to be on this side. This game is weird about front side. Like, I don't think this game truly understands itself, front side and back side. Like, it'll tell me to do like a front side trick, or it'll like okay, like whether or not I'm skating switch or regular determines what direction I flick the analog stick, but what direction I flick the analog stick also, well, or not, no, okay, so what direction I flick the analog stick is determined by whether or not I'm in switch or regular, but which way I'm facing, like relative to what I'm skating on, determines whether or not the trick is front side or back side if I'm like grinding. So like it just like creates this like weird thing where like it's telling me I need to flip the stick in that direction, but it's not really. I don't know. I like it feels like, yeah, that would work if it was backside though. Like, I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't even know how to do a Franken. Like, I'm doing it, but he's not doing it. And I'm running out of time. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Boom. Bitch, give me my points. Nigga. I figured it out. Honestly, they're adding a lot of cool stuff to this game. Let me not talk so much shit, because they are trying. And I really respect that. I do. Yeah, they're definitely trying. They definitely are. And I've just realized I'm not the demographic that they're trying to appeal to. They're trying to appeal to that demographic that kept this franchise alive well past the life cycle of Skate 3. Because this game like had damn near a second coming due to like some of the viral YouTube videos, specifically on Skate 3 or from Skate 3. Of those like wild big jumps where they're like skating in the quarry and like, you know, all that shit. It makes sense for them to cater to those people because that virality is gonna do exactly what it did to the previous game, like it's gonna do to this game, which is keep it alive. And even now, like when you see videos of this game, mostly like the mainstream videos I see are people doing really big, intense stunts or insane stunts. So I'm not mad at them for like catering to that demographic, and I still can skate regularly, and there's still missions for me to do regularly and whatnot. Like I don't have to do these big, intense things, so I can't be mad. I just think we lost out because the whole flinging mechanic or ragdoll mechanic, and even the whole narrative in this game where like there's like some new drug that's like a pharmaceutical drug that all the skaters are given because it makes their bones like rubber or some shit. Like that's literally a narrative in the game, but I feel like that should be an optional narrative. Like I feel like as a skater, if you don't want to use that drug, you shouldn't have to. And at that point, you should be subjected to the original OG Skate 1 bone breaking animations where when you fall, it would like do a whole slow-mo and x-ray vision onto the bone that you broke as it's breaking. It did that in Skate 1 and I don't think it ever did it again. And that used to be one of the best parts about Skate, bro. Like they have some really cool missions in here where you gotta fall from like skyscrapers and stuff, and just the point is to just crash and hurt yourself, and like that's cool and all. But like once your character just bounces off the ground like a fucking rubber ball, it's just like, okay, all the fun sucked out of it. Like I wanna see my character break his clavicle. I wanna break my clavicle in the game, not in real life, in the fucking game. Like I wanna see that. Like that would be fun, you know? I feel like we lost out on that. And then we lost out on the ability to have like realistic falling animations because of that as well. And that's all just because they're trying to cater to that one demographic. They should do both. That you should be able to go to the store and the creators of this game need to nut up, put their money where their nuts are, right? If they're gonna put some pharmaceutical drug in the game that makes me rubber and invincible to fall damage, let me take the drug myself. I'm a gremlin, a demon, if you will. I could pop the pill on my own. Okay, I don't need no one's help. I don't need to just wake up and it's there. Like no, I want to go through the withdrawals. I want to go through every stage of the pharmaceutical drug. I want to go through every stage. Okay, I want the good and the bad and the ugly. I want it all. So I'm not really getting that here. I'm just getting the good, quote unquote, and that's not really fun, you know? You want everything. You can't appreciate sunshine if you don't have rain, you know? You just can't. So hope that makes sense to you. Well, yeah, let me pop the pill. Let me pop the pill. Like what? Duh. By myself, on my own. I don't need your help. I got this. And I'm not splitting it. I'm not. The fuck? No. But yeah, I think that should be how it should be. Because then it would just give, you know, another whole dynamic. If you're not on the drug, now you got to worry about breaking your bones, which happens quite often when you skateboard. Not quite often. Luckily, God willingly, I have never broken a bone while skateboarding, but I know a lot of people who have. Like I was one of the lucky ones. And I didn't break a bone, but I have the scar right here. It's kind of faded away now, but I had to get 9 stitches in my face from doing an inward heel flip. Inward heel flip was the best trick I learned. And I used to have the cleanest inward heel flips. And I did an inward heel flip and I landed both feet on the tail of my skateboard and the skateboard shot up and hit me in the face. And I had to get 9 stitches in my face right before, I think, my junior year of high school. Like literally the very next day after the stitches was my first day of high school, I think junior year. That didn't work. But, yeah. I love how this game just like slides that in there though. Oh yeah, he's just on drugs. Like what? Dude, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That was never a good idea. Ever. It was never a good idea. Let me break my bones. Damn it. If I want to be in, you know, if I want to break some bones, let me break some bones. I'm waiting for the fucking the skate game where like you can like your character can die. I'm waiting for that skate game where like you gotta like create a character and you can lose that character if he gets fucking hit by a car or if he falls the wrong way, he can die. And then if you do happen to break a bone, okay, well now you can't play for X amount of hours with this character. Now you got a whole new character until your character is back out of commission. Like that's what we need. That's what we need. A survival fucking battle royale skate game. That's what we need. What would that look like? Oh, he's waking up. Damn, I didn't cook. Is he waking up? Let me think. What can I make for him? I have like a lot of snacks for him. But in the event that I should honestly wake him up because if I don't wake him up right now, he's not gonna go to sleep till like 11. He's gonna wake up now and be up till 11. Yeah, there he is. You gonna watch that skate? He loves skateboards. Don't you? He be trying to ride on the ones that I have over here. He be trying, but it's pretty dangerous. I actually only have one with wheels right now over here. Shit, if I never skate again, I might give it to him one day. I mean, I could just easily buy him a new board. Because that board, it's not even a good board. If it was a good board, I'd probably skate more myself. These heaters make such weird noises. Speaking of which, I've been just in this apartment without heat for so long because I've been using the heats wrong, like the heating system wrong. Granted, no one really explained to me how it worked. I guess I should have just known, but I didn't just know. But now that these things are on, they make so much noise. Holy shit. Also, I'm lagging like a bitch. I might turn off the game stream. Yeah, I'm probably gonna turn off the game stream anyways, because I'm gonna play another game, so I'm gonna stop broadcasting. I'm gonna switch over to another game. Gameplay recording resumed. Technically, it never ended. Oh, all right. Let's get something else. What should I play? Any suggestions?
And the dynamic range content is on.
What? Was that a texted talk chat or is that... What did that just say? I'm so confused. What? What's the matter, buddy? I wish I heard what that said. It sounded like someone had left me a comment but it happened after I had ended the broadcast. So yeah, there's no way that this would have caught it. Whatever. I'm gonna assume that it was something else. I don't know what that was. I think I gotta do something with this radiator to make it stop making that noise. I don't know what it is either, buddy. I have no idea. I'm trying to ask you. I thought you knew. You don't know? You don't know what's going on? I don't know either. You say you just woke up. Well, I've been up, but I don't know what's going on. I'm tired. My birthday's in 2 days, man. Are you gonna tell me happy birthday? Can you say birthday? Let me see. Maybe. I'm thinking maybe if I open this valve a little more. Hold on. Give me 1 second, okay, buddy? Yeah, that definitely stopped it for a bit. Also, you got your shirt on backwards. Who did that? Who did that? What you mean I did that? I didn't do that. You did that. You put your shirt on backwards? You put your shirt on backwards? Stop it. Here you go. Ready to touch something. Mr. Touch-A-Lots. Don't he look like his name should be Mr. Touch-A-Lot? My name is Mr. Touch-A-Lot. And I touch a lot of stuff. Sometimes I can't help it. I just touch it. I see it, I touch it. And sometimes, don't tell my dad, but sometimes I'll touch it, I'll pick it up, and I'll put it in my mouth. Yep, that's him. He said, nigga, stop touching me. Always touching somebody. What should I play next? I don't even know. None of these games really doing it for me. None of these games are really doing it for me. I'm also getting kind of tired, to be honest with you. And if I'm gonna play Call of Duty, I can't do it with him sitting in my lap. I just can't. I can play the Division. I can do the Division. I haven't played the Division in a couple days. I played the Division for so long. I have like this thing with the Division where I'll just stop playing it for months and then I'll just binge it for like 4 weeks straight. And then I'll just never play it again for months and months and months. I don't know, something about the Division 2 though. Like I feel like it wasn't a, like it was a good upgrade kinda, but it wasn't really. I think that's the speech thing telling me that the HDR is on. I don't know why it needs to tell me that. I put it on. Well, I guess it needs to tell me because HDR can mess up some things depending on what you're playing. And it doesn't work with streaming or some shit like that. I don't know. You alright, buddy? Got your little hand up for you. Put your little hand down. It's okay. Put your little hand down. It's alright. You're not worrying. You're good. You're good, O.G. You chilling? He's like, I don't want to accidentally touch nothing. Oh, never mind. He's touching. I touch this. I touch this. I touch this. Go. Oh. Is geared on. Is geared on. Why is this like so laggy? Is something down? No. Why is it so laggy? Diamonds are forever. Throw your diamonds in the sky and feel that. Diamonds are forever. Marcus ain't alive every time I. Forever, ever, 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 ever. Oh, he deleted messages, or did I do that? No, I think I did that. Trying to blame him. He said, no cameras, please. That live stream. This should just be on you. This is not my live. High five. High five. Yeah. High five. I don't even play skate like that, to be honest with you. I mean, I do. When I was like younger, I used to play skate a lot. But this new skate, she's just trying to take it while you tripping, but we okay. Now I ain't that shit okay. But I think people are going on.